Hey guys, Dean here from Big Dog Builds. Today we're doing something a little bit different. I don't do too many walkarounds here. We've done a lot of videos where I'm sitting down, you're looking at nice B-roll of the nice clean vehicles after we've built them. We've got Scott 2500 back in with us today. So this one has been featured not that long ago. It was at the Brisbane 4x4 show as well. It's come back, we've finished doing a few more little upgrades and there is still a few to come. I'll keep that a little bit of a secret for now, but I'll walk you through this build. Awesome looking Ram 2500. You can see the size of this thing. I'm 6'2". This is the 3.25 inch lift, being the Carly King's pin top system. So you got the full pin top with all the works. It's got the torsion sway bar, your radius arm drop standard in the kit. It's got the radius arms with the weld-on limit straps. And it's also got high mount, low mount steering stabilizer. You've also then upgraded the rear with the track bar drop, the sway bar end links, which come standard on this kit as well as the Carly coils. So we've gone for the Carly R1 coils on this one with the airbag man coil helpers. That's going to help when you do put a trailer on the back, a little bit of air on board, and you're going to get that nice ride height all around. We've gone the next level on that one. We've also installed our under tub compressor bracket kit. So we've got twin via compressors on a neat little bracket up tucked in under here. You're not using any of the room in the tub, keeping that as accessible as possible. The twin vias with an 11 litre aluminium air tank is going to be plenty of air on board to be able to fill up these airbags, use pneumatic tools, fill up the kids' toys, the swags, whatever you wanted to fill up with air. You've got it there at the push of a button. Everything's controlled through the Switch Pro SP9100 switching unit. We've also done the slave panel inside the RamBox here from that Switch Pro. So for the compressor, you can turn it on in the front, you can turn it off in the rear. And then you can, once it is on, you can go to the outlet at the back. You can go up, down controls with the airbag man air pressure control. And it's, really neat unit. Having the slave screen for the Switch Pro, you can see the roof rack here. We've got the Rhino rack platform with the Pioneer platform with the Rhino backbone. We've then done our custom laser lamp bracket on the front of that one with the side steady lights. So these are two amber lights on each side, all controlled through the Switch Pro. I'll switch it on here from the rear. The amber lights on the sides are really nice. The front lights will only come on with the high beam for this. So we do everything nice and legal here. You can do the high beam triggered front light bars. When you do activate your high beam switch, they'll come on. If you don't want them to come on with high beam, you simply just turn off the switch while activating high beam and go from there. So the Switch Pro controlling these side lights as well. Another cool feature is the dimming feature. So if you look up at the lights here, we'll just hold down the Switch Pro button and you'll see the 3 different levels of dimming. So you got dimming 1, 2, and 3. If I take my finger off the button there, it's also got memory feature. So if I turn that light off, turn it back on, it's going to go back to the last setting. So really cool feature here with the Switch Pros. Again, you just hold down your finger there and it'll go back up to the brightest setting and filter through those 3 different programs. You double tap and you also do a strobe feature. You can do all sorts of cool things with these Switch Pros. They're very popular in the off-road buggy racing scene. Compressor here, which is only run through ignition relay. You've then got little cargo lights that we've installed in the Ram boxes. We've got rear seat power here, so you can turn on and off all the power outlets at the switch of the button. And speaking of the power outlets, we've done our behind seat custom 100 amp super slimline setup. This one here is slightly different. We've gone for the Drive DC-DC as well as AC charger here in the RamBox. So at home you can simply plug in your 240 volt lead and keep that topped up, but most of the time you're going to use the DC-DC charger while the vehicle's running. It's putting in 40 amps of charge to that battery. It's going to be plenty for fridges and other 12 volt appliances out the back. This setup here, we can't do an inverter setup just because of the output from the battery and the limited room in here behind the crew cab seats. So great for 12 volt accessories, fridges, USB ports, SIG ports, Anderson plugs to the rear, and then you combine that with the red Anderson in. I think it's actually a blue one for this setup, slightly different. So blue Anderson in. You're going to have a solar panel on top of the roof rack later on, and then you can have your solar pumping into that battery setup. Really neat option here, guys, so you don't have to use the room inside the tub. Being the RamBox feature, you've got these great storage setups here. As you can see, there's a bit of gear in this one. We've only used a small section of this for the DC-DC as well as AC charger, and a neat little second location for the Switch Pro as well. Staying at the back, we've actually done the tub swap on this. So this one was an ASV ram that came out with a heap of chrome. We've done a full tub swap off an AusMV truck that had the canopy going on. We've then installed the Retrax tonneau cover. So this is to suit the RamBox model. I'll grab the remote out the front. That one just closes up from the remote control. Nice and handy from inside the vehicle as well. On the back of this setup, Scott's got everything happening all in one place at the moment. We do have something exciting coming here for the rear end setup, but for now you've got your ARB air outlet. You do have your manual air fill controls for your left and right airbags. You've got your trailer connector, Anderson grey from the front. So we typically do that 50 amp rated with an ignition relay. So that will only charge your trailers while the car's running and never run it flat. You got red Anderson plug, which is direct to battery 20 amp rated. The blue Anderson plug, which is your solar input. And then we've also got your Safety Dave camera connection there as well. So got all the features in one neat spot at the moment. We do have something pretty cool happening here in the rear, but I'll hold that for later on. So if we keep coming around, you can notice this massive clever shade awning. This one here, great freestanding awning, pretty simple to set up. Once you set it up on the vehicle itself, we've only just installed this, so I've got a couple little adjustments to make. But for now, makes setting it up, packing away super simple. Nice neat bag on this option. And the best feature with the clever shade is you can literally unscrew it, take it off the vehicle, leave it in the garage, and it doesn't take much at all to reinstall it when you do want to go away. We've powder coated up the clever shade brackets to match the powder coat, the textured powder coat from the Rhino rack, so it all looks nice and black. Kind of a blacked out truck and have a full alloy clever shade mount at the back there. We've also got the rear work lights on the back of the roof rack as well. So dimming down the side lights under the clever shade. If it was sort of slightly drizzling at night time and you wanted to keep the awning up for rain protection instead of just sun, they definitely come in handy. We've tested these clever shades quite a bit in the past, and they do handle the rain really well. I think yeah, they're one of the best out on the markets. Setting it up on the roof rack, sticking to that, you've got your communications package as well. So you got your folding Rhino rack brackets on this one with your GME UHF as well as your GME Selfie antennas. So the 1.2 meter antenna for your Selfie, 680mm antenna for the UHF. So 80 channel GME XRS 370 4x4 connect pack, the most popular setup here. And that's just another angle of your laser lamp bracket that we've made for these Rhino racks. So that's the exterior features of this one. We do actually have a little bit of an R&D product going on here with some pretty cool headlights. So we've done the full blackout on this one, color coded the chrome top and bottom of the grille. We've color coded the center section of the front grille and then done a nice satin black to the rest of the horizontal pieces. And then under the front here, we've color coded the chrome front bumper, the rear bumper as well. And then we've got the CJC intercooler guard here. So it takes off the plastic valance under the front, neatens up that front end, and there's a bit more protection there to the factory setup. So the intercooler on these ones are massive. Doing this is a real nice neat option here. And then the only other thing I think I've missed is these massive wheel and tyre combo. So you've got your Method 305 NV double blacks. So this is your gloss black ring with your matte black center. It already comes standard with the lip bolts in black. If you don't want to go the full double blacks, there's lots of different options here that we can offer. This is an 18x9 POS 18 fitment, and this is a massive 37, 13.5, 18 MT from Toyo. Stay tuned for the rear end setup on this one. A 37-inch tyre up on the roof rack probably isn't the most practical idea, so that'll give you a little bit of a hint what we've got coming there. But guys, if you're interested in doing a Ram 25, 3500, your Ford builds, your Chevy builds, get in contact today. We've got spots open from sort of August this year, so get in touch, book in your slot, get your parts ordered, and yeah, we'll build the dream truck for you.